Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Plan with me. This is Misty with Happy Planning with Misty, and I'm going to try something new and different. I'm not one to try new and different stuff. That scares me. But I have been watching Jennifer with the planner files, and I want to try some of the ways she was planning. Now, these videos of hers are 2 or 3 years ago. But if you're friends with the planner files on Instagram, she shares up-to-date planner pictures on there so you can see how she's still planning. But my planners seem to be running together. I want my planners to have a purpose. Now, not all my planners have to have a purpose. I do have my 7x9 Erin Condren that is just a planner I just put down stickers in, just to enjoy putting stickers in. But I want something that I can have, like in this one, I'm planning on it to be like a to-do list, and I want it to be something that I can check off to make me feel like I am accomplishing things throughout my week. Now, I'm still using a sticker kit, and this book, I've set it up in past months, sometime last year, so it's not going to be an up-to-date as far as it's not a brand new book. I'm not buying nothing brand new for me till I see if this is going to work. But the more I watch Jennifer's videos, the more I'm excited about trying this. And I've still got the cough, y'all, so my voice is still strained, so I'm sorry about that. But I am going to do a Sweet Kawaii design kit. And I've got some $2 Tuesdays in here. And I think I'm going to go with this. This is April showers, and since we're close to that being what's going on, I just got a few of the boxes. I've just got the bottom washi, the full boxes. I don't know if I'll use these or not, the date covers, but I also have, let me see if I can spot it. Here we go. I've got my functional pages, so I've got February and March functional pages in here that I can use for the extra boxes that I'm missing this way. And then I want to get some dot markers, so we can get, I think, this pink, let's see, let me look at these colors right here, it's spring colors. So the pink would definitely go. This is the lightest blue in the pack, so we'll have to put them down. And let's dab that purple and see which ones would go better. Let's see here. Here's a piece of paper, and I will show y'all what I'm talking about as far as what I'm going to use. Man, I love that blue. That is a pretty blue. And it's definitely different from there. So I think the pink is going to be the best as far as matching. But I want something that'll show up on the paper, because I want to be able to see what dots I have not checked off. So let me show you what I'm thinking. So how are y'all doing? Do you like this? I could not believe they gave me this when I had to go have my mammogram done. And it's a stylus plus a pen. Plus it's got, look at this hair, would you? That just, when I get up in the mornings, that is so me. And I'm smiling, but it might be a little sideways. But all right, let's go back to this. I've marked the, okay, this is the week I want to start on. I want to be able to lay this book open or have this book in my kitchen to where I can mark off things throughout the day. Okay, so then since this kit it don't come with headers, let me see if I've got just a extra sheet of headers in here. That, because I've got just piecey parts of kits in here, so I might have some headers in this colorway. Here we go. I think those would work. So let's try those headers. Put that to the side. Okay, so I'm gonna do, this is gonna be like the first week in March. And I know we're already past that, but I want to see if what I'm thinking is gonna work. The way I'm gonna lay it down. So, let me get my cousin. Have I got that far in my cousin? No, because I'm behind in all my planners, of course. COVID sent us on a loop. Okay, so March the 1st was on a Saturday. I'm sorry about the sniffling too, y'all. Okay, so let's put these dates down. This is Monday morning and it is rainy and cloudy here. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I had to sneeze, you know me, when it comes to videoing. Oh, it gets me. Okay, so let's go back. Let's see, the 3rd. So everything, the majority of what I am going to do on this video is all because I've watched Jen plan and got ideas from her. And it was like, or it is like, my B6 Stalogy, my Hobonichi Cousin, my Hobonichi Weeks. It's like I'm putting the same thing in all of them, and it's repetitive, and I'm planning the same way in all of them, and I don't want to plan the same way in all of them. Okay, so I want this to be a running to-do list of things that need to be done here in the house throughout the week. So this has nothing to do with my business, nothing to do with school, as far as like the plans. This is just things that are going to be happening through my week. and I want to be able to check them off. So y'all, I am so excited. I got to go to church all day yesterday, like both services. So we have Sunday morning service, like Sunday school, and then preaching, and then we go back for the evening service at 5 o'clock. And like I said, we've got rain going on this morning, and y'all, I have not heard. Oh, it's been an answer to prayer. This shot seems to be what I need. Okay. So let's see. Have I done this right or not? Okay, so the first full week was Saturday, Sunday. So then Monday was the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So this needs to be 8 and 9. That's what's going on. This needs to be 8. And 9. Because this is not a partial week I'm doing. Of February and March, it's a whole full week. Okay, y'all. Now let's try this. Make sure y'all can see. And I'm gonna put this here so we can have a little pop of color in behind there. And y'all, this is not going to be a huge to-do list neither. This is going to be something that I know I can get done through the week, like stuff that's just a given, like clothes, putting the trash out. I need a planner that is just a positive type planner. I'm getting the necessity things of the week done, because having been sick and had headaches for so long, I've got to get back into the what would you call the routine of doing stuff that I was not able to do because I was usually medicated and in the bed. So more or less getting my life back, which is wonderful. Straighten that out just a little more. Okay. Then across the top of here, let me look at, I want these boxes, and let's see, we might have to use the March. Let's see what the March color. I think the March color is going to go better. So I'm going to use one of these boxes. Under each of these days, and this is going to be where I list my laundry. And what I mean by that is like Marshall's clothes, my clothes, Maddie's, just making sure we're getting all our laundry done. Okay, then on Saturday I would put a bigger box because that is going to be where we do our, I want to get the bedding of mine and Marshall's and Maddie's bedding done. So I'll put that there. Okay, so there's that. Let me, okay, so Marshall's, Misty's, Maddie's, and then on here I want to do the blankets that are in our on our sofas in the den. Instead of turning our heat up, because then, especially right now, that if we get it too hot in there, we really go to coughing. So if we get chilled, we just grab a blanket. And of course, when we grab a blanket, Fizzy thinks he's got to lay on it too. So I need to get that. I need to get those washed. So on Thursday, let's see, let's put couch covers. How do you spell couch? C-O-U? Couch cover. On Friday, I think I'm just going to make sure that everything is put away. Okay, laundry put away, and then I'm going to put bedding up here. I'm going to put ours, and then Maddie's. And y'all, whether this gets checked off or not, at least it's a game plan, and it's something specific. Okay, so now let's see. I want to put some washi down. I think I'm going to use this light blue because there's not a lot of the light blue in these. So I think I'm going to go with it. Washi card and my slice tool. Put that under there so it don't lay down completely. Well, y'all, okay, there's that. And let's do this other side. And I think I'm just going to go just these two boxes because I want this space for this first time just to see if I'm going to need all that space. I don't know if I will. Okay, so there's that. Alright, so now let's do some full boxes. This looks like a good one for Monday. Why? So I'm going to turn this just a little bit. So let me scoot this stuff over, move my chicken over. And let's put this down. Okay, so let's do the Y. Let's sleep in. That can be on our weekend. Okay, so let's put Peggy. I think I'm going to go all the way down here at the bottom. And then slow and steady. That's about what I'm needing come Wednesday. So I'm going to leave a room for a functional box right there. Okay. And then let's do this because the little chick is cute, cute, cute. Alright, and then we'll go with Snailed It for Friday instead of the Sleepy, and I think I want that on Friday. Okay, so now let's see what all I've got in here. Did I do, I don't think I've done checklist in my, no. Okay, so let's see if I've got some matching checklist in here. Where did I get that page? Those have snowflakes. We don't want snowflakes. Okay, these are hearts. We can do this. Now, the thing with these checklists here, sorry y'all, I will not list out 5 things. I'm going to list out maybe 3, because I don't like my stuff too close together. So let's do this. Let's put these down. So I'm just as picky with my food, y'all. I cannot stand my food to be touching or the juices of something running into the, like I don't want my pea juice running into my fried chicken. I don't want it making it soggy. I want crunchy fried chicken. So yeah, I know I'm probably weird, but I'm like that with this stuff too. I want like my to-dos for my house away from what I'm doing in my shop. And I want to be able to grab stuff from my house, see what's checked off and what's not checked off, so I'll know what needs to be done. And then okay, so there's that. Let's see. And I might can use one of these little ones right here on Saturday. And that cloud is adorable. Tasia has some of the cutest little kawaii stuff. Okay, so there's that. I'll set that list off to the side. I think I'm going to put this on Sunday. so that I can list out what I want to go in next week. Okay, so then what it's going to end up being is maybe a total of 5 things listed that I want to check off when it comes to these kits. So let's see, where did I get? Those might be a little bit, I want to see if I have some smaller icons is what I was looking for. These are all big icons because these are 7x9 planner kits. I think these, I don't have no itty bitty in this. Okay. Alright, so let's look in this. So on Friday, I know for sure we've got a laundry. So let me see if there's a laundry. These might just be all mood related. There's a Happy Meal. Okay, not there. So let me just grab this and be done with it. Okay, so let's find something laundry related. Okay, so like this is dishes. So I'm gonna use let's use this. So I'm gonna need one for dishes. Here's shots. I have to take a shot every Monday morning. Clean a bathroom. We're gonna do that. Still looking for the trash. Here's a trash right here. So there's a trash. And then Maddie has art class on Mondays. Let's see, we got dishes. I need laundry. I got that row at the top, so I want a laundry. Like a folding laundry and a I'm sorry this is a little longer, y'all. This is my first at laying this out, so I want to make sure I've got it the way I need it to get stuff accomplished, so then I can pull all this. Next time you won't have to wait on me to do this. Just trying to figure out the ones that I need for the week. So let's see here. I think that one's going to be a little too big. Okay, hang on just a minute. Okay, so let's try this. So on Monday, I gotta do a shot. And this is gonna be, this is a little washing machine with the puppy, and it's a little big, but let's see, let's use it there. That's gonna start it. Then this is him going through the laundry basket. So this is gonna make sure we've got them all put away. So that's gonna go there. Friday is trash day. Thursday, I need to make sure I've done a grocery order. We're gonna clean bathrooms. Wednesday, dishes Tuesday, and I also need to make sure our prescriptions for the week have been called in. Okay. All right, so those are specific things. So now I'm just going to get some little small icons. They're not going to represent anything specific. They're just going to be little cute things. It's going to be like a bullet point. Let's see here. Here's a star. Star there. Star here. Let's see. Let's separate them out just a little bit. There. Here's a little donut. That's nothing specific. That's several food on that page, though, ain't it? Okay, and let's just have a little something here. Let's see. Let's just do this Happy Pixie right here for Sunday. Okay. Then I am going to write in this stuff. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. Like, this is trash day. And then I'm going to put a dot. And it's hard to see that one. I'm going to have to go with a different color. Let's try the purple. Yeah. And then when it gets done, I'm going to check that sucker off. So let me write this stuff in and I'll come back and show you. Okay. So this is how I ended up with it. So let me zoom you in just a little bit so you can... Well, that's a little more than a little bit. Let's back that out. Okay. Okay. So I went ahead and drew some boxes here so that I can check it off. Feel like I've done what I'm supposed to do. Then all these dots I will check off. This is not really used for a checklist. I'm not going to check off in the heart. This is just used to, I don't know, give some semblance of order. But when I go to the next week, whatever is not checked off, whatever I didn't get to do, that is what I'm going to move over. And this would be something that stays in the kitchen. And this cover is like a rubber type cover. So it would be great for in the kitchen, because if water gets on it, it's not going to sink in. And if, it'll be an easy wipe up and clean up. So that's what, so like, this is obviously already passed. So I know, I don't know if I done couch covers. I know I done those. And I did put the laundry away. I don't know if I done our bedding that week or not. So I know I done my insulin shot. She done art class. I done my vitamin D. I laid out school plans. I worked in the office, and I done YouTube videos. I have not ordered Maddie's graduation ring yet. I've got to do that. I told her today we've got to do that. We did my oil change. I called in the refills. We did dishes. Cleaned bathroom. Went to church. I rescheduled my eye exam. I've read a book. Showered. Supper. Post office, fed animals, done oil change in Maddie's car. This was the oil change in my car. Done a grocery order. Fixed supper. Put out trash. Went to Walmart, picked up the order. This is graduation pictures. I've got to set that up this week. A singing list for church. I done that. Have not dusted my bedroom. Yeah, you can make another human with the dust in there. I've got to do it. I filled up my car. I made sure we had a meal for Sunday. And church, nap, and lunch. And then these are like the planners that I want to do YouTube videos for the next week. I need to do my cousin, my weeks, my B6, and the 7x9. So, y'all, we're going to try this out and see if this works. So then I would just look for the dots that are not checked off, which mostly is the graduation. Wash the covers on the couch and wash our bedding. I did strip our beds from where we were sick, so that would have gotten done. Okay. So I know this is like the very first week in March, and probably the next plan with me will be this week, because today is Monday. I need to get this planned so I can get this in the den, not in the den, in the kitchen, so I can start checking off stuff. But this will be the way it's set up. And let me know what y'all think about it. I think I'm going to do a little changing in my Hobonichi cousin and the way I lay it out too. So y'all make sure to keep an eye on the videos, and we will see you again later. Bye, guys.